So I hear that it sounds good until they actually have to live it. So the threat of them not committing to you, any threats that you're receiving from someone, it sounds good until they have to commit to it. It's not even you having to be okay with what they're doing and allowing them to do it. They're not the follow up, okay? They are not the go through with it, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So, like I said, this ain't the big pentacle. This ain't them going all the way with it. They didn't come out like the King or Queen of Pentacles. This is not even the Ace of Pentacles. They're coming out with the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, you know, if it's something that they have to really invest in, you can bet that they're gonna have an issue. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. You're gonna get clarity. Confirmation. Clarity. You're gonna get confirmation of that by the circumstances that are going to align. Okay, like the universe may have it so to where the minute that they come out of their mouth and say something, even to the people that's talking trash about you too, okay, they're gonna have to answer to it. They gotta come with the evidence. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands that's coming out. So you're gonna see evidence of it soon. Like what they're talking about, the threat, you know, all of that. You're gonna be waiting to see it. With foresight here, you're gonna be waiting to see it, and it's not gonna come. They're not gonna come with that action. They're not gonna come with the actual investment of what they're talking about, that threat, or, you know, them talking trash, things of that nature, right? Somebody, like I said, I feel the energy of them having to produce it, and whether or not it be the evidence of it, if someone is talking crap about you, and they're not gonna have the evidence to do so. I also feel like people are going to be like, I don't see them actually doing any of the sort. So while someone is trying to do damage on your reputation, you know, or someone is trying to do damage on your psyche here, you know, make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about, or you're not right on it, like your intuition is not right up on the situation. It's all going to come out. You know, we have the Truth with with the King of Swords, and then we have the Five of Cups here with a loss. Okay, like I said here, someone is going to be made to, or whoever these parties are that are involved. We have one King of Swords here. All right, so someone is also going to invest in your truth. Like I said, they are gonna have to answer to someone that they're talking crap about. They're like, so you said X, Y, and Z about them, so I want to see what you're talking about. Like, give me the evidence, give me some type of example, show me what it is that you're talking about. And if so, you know, then cool. But them just outright talking or saying stuff is you know, they're at a loss, because they're talking to people that actually have critical thinking skills here, okay? And they also may school them like, well, have you ever thought that this is the reason why these things may be occurring or happening or playing out the way that it's happening, due to these events or due to things that you may be doing or not doing, the things that you may be facing, may not be facing or admitting or being truthful about, or not being able um to truly perceive what you're doing, your actions. Okay, like I said, with anybody that is threatening you with, oh, I'm not going to give you this, or I'm not going to have a commitment with you, or any type of threat, like any type of threats coming through, they're going to be made to really make a foundation out of it, like, come up with the evidence to prove the hard facts about the situation, about um the threat here, and it's gonna fall through, because they weren't truly believing or knowing that you were going to seize the opportunity. Like, okay, well, you said you were going to do X, Y, and Z, then go ahead and follow up through with it. By your inaction, it forces them to actually come through with the threat. And we still have the Three of Wands here, just waiting. Like, yeah, we have the Eight of Cups here, and it's trying to flip all out of my hand. It's trying to flip all out of my hand. So, yeah. They're going to try to move away from this situation as far as they can, or try to steer, you in a different direction. This person could possibly try to create another, like, issue or something to that nature, so that they won't have to come up. Like, they won't have to show proof. They won't have to truly go through with their threat, or with their plan, or whatever it is that they were doing here. We have the Ace of Cups. I feel like they may try to, with this Ace of Cups, I feel like I said, they may try to bring up another situation here that may cause you to, come out of character or be emotional. They're going to be trying to prove their point, try to make you over emotional, try to prove their point. Okay, they may be trying to surveillance you as well. And we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Wands that's coming up in reverse. It's a no-go is what I'm getting here. So I feel like, if you don't give any action to it, then it's going to remain in a neutral place. Okay, so act or be just as calm as they are. Don't give them the emotional response that they want or they're looking for, because they need this piece of evidence. It's really key, right, to proving their point. Like, they want you to act all emotional and all over the place, while they sit and be monotone and not show any type of, emotion at all, or show any type of what is the word that I'm looking for? Yeah, we have the King of Wands here that's coming out. You know, why they don't show any type of reaction at all. Like, you know, when they really are like the King of Wands here, like this person is quick to argue, quick to um come up with, you know, the problem here is what I'm getting. I feel like they're the King of Wands in reverse here, even though it's showing upright. I feel like what this is telling you guys is that you need to um remain composed. Okay, don't take, like I said, don't have any type of reaction, just remain composed and watch. The King of Wands is someone that watches, that can see, that knows, like, you know, and then takes action swiftly. Okay, and without anyone knowing. They have their own movement. All right, they're like chameleons as well. But what I'm feeling is that they're actually trying to show up as the King of Wands upright. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're trying to. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles here. We have the Knight of Wands as well. So I feel like I said, I feel like this person is trying to be extremely reserved in their actions, you know, and also within their emotions, their emotional response. You know, they're trying to come back and combat your response. Like if you're calm and composed, and their irateness or anger does not budge or move you, that puts them in fear. So what the next time you guys have a conversation, this person is going to try to be or remain composed to throw you off and to make you feel like, you know, oh, they don't care, they're not listening to me, they don't care about what I'm saying, they don't love me, they just don't care at all. You know, they want that type of response from you, because you were showing up as calm and composed and remained on the topic. You didn't stray away from the topic. You actually allowed this person, you asked a question and you allowed this person to respond. You know, you didn't go back and forth. And if you do not do this, then this is what I'm hearing that you need to do. You need to adopt this type of way of communicating. Yeah, we have the Hermit that's coming out with the Devil here. So yeah, like I said, this person is like, when this person acts reserved and try to ghost you, they're trying to get a emotional response out of you. They want you to be enraged. They want you to be irate here, all right? But stay reserved. Keep your energy reserved and stay on topic, okay? So that you can continue to see through what they're talking about, because what they're trying to ultimately do is make you abandon the topic at hand, abandon the situation, so that they never have to face it, so that they never have to answer to it, so nothing will change. This is what they're wanting, all right? Where others may have allowed this type of behavior to happen and to not hold them accountable by way of confronting, you know, and asking this person questions, or having just a simple conversation, being adult-like and having the conversation, not confronting them, but just, you know, conversating, having a conversation to solve the situation. This person feels like, you know, questioning them is, questioning them is something that you don't do, or you shouldn't ask them anything. They shouldn't have to answer to anyone. Also, they feel like, you know, a conversation is confrontation. This person has not learned how to communicate in life and communicate effectively. Everything is not an argument. You know, they don't have to be in disagreements of everything either, or be to the contrary of everything, but you know, they do, and they do this so that they will not have the responsibility of transforming or changing or growing. You know, they want to exist in this way. They want to do what's in their will to do, and that's about it. That's all. I'm gonna get some advice for you. I'm hearing that song. Here's a little advice for you. So we have the Magician here. So I feel like, you know, you don't need to try to win at all costs. You do have what it takes to get the desired outcome for this situation here. Don't use manipulating tactics. Don't do any of the sort. Just, you know, remain you here. Okay, you could also, for some of you, I'm hearing that you don't need to script right either. That you don't need to rehearse seeing this situation in a different way or it playing out in a different way. You just need to remain, you know, composed and calm and know that this person is not taking from you in any form or fashion, because Magician has everything. All right, I have all the resources I need, inner and outer, is the message of the Magician. This person is not taking anything from you. They're not adding, nor are they taking anything from you here. Okay, so don't get pulled into the bait traps. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit notification bell, you guys. Also, I hope these messages find you guys well. Love, light, peace, darkness, and in between. Namaste.